Hi, and welcome to episode number 2 of Dawn Klinger Cooks. Today we're making 4 cheese scalloped potatoes. I'm going to use a cast iron skillet, therefore I don't have to transfer the potatoes when I put it in the oven. To this recipe I'm going to add paprika with the nutmeg and the bay leaves, and I'm also going to top it with some sliced green onions. This is some very nice Asiago cheese. We've got heavy cream, some butter. I used bay leaves, paprika, and nutmeg. I have approximately 2 pounds of sliced russet potatoes that were in a ice water bath so they stay nice and white. And then I have 3 third cups of I've got a mozzarella, a cheddar, and a Gruyere. A Gruyere is a Swiss cheese. It's very mild. You could use a Comté or a raclette. Here is the recipe. And now I'm going to turn it over to my husband. Hi, and welcome back to Dawn Klinger Cooks. I have a real cooking show now. I had 120 views and 12 subscribers. So today we are doing a 4 cheese scalloped potato. It's gonna go quickly because I have everything prepared. The last little bit of this potato, and I included the recipe, so here we go. Earlier, I washed and peeled the potatoes, put them in an ice bath. I had 3 pounds of potatoes. It calls for 2 pounds of potatoes, so what I did is I took them all out of the bag and I broke them up into 3, so there was 4, 4, and 4. So then I used 8. That's easy, easy math. Okay, so the recipe says you position a rack in the upper top of the oven. That's done. You butter a skillet and rub it with garlic, and I have done that. Combine the mozzarella and the other cheeses, and then it says heat the skillet over medium. Add half of the potatoes. You want to slice your potatoes the same thickness, about 1/8 of an inch slice, because they will cook uniformly and then you won't get some potato that's not quite done. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about today on the show is pepper grinders and salt grinders and pepper mills. So I looked into them before, and what I found was, I did some reading. I use Cole & Mason because I find that they have it's a good set. So here's the deal with these. Have you ever been to like a steakhouse where they have we have the biggest pepper mill, and they go around with that? Well, they use all that pepper in their restaurant on a daily and weekly basis. You should never have a pepper mill larger than when you're going to use it. Like a week's worth or 2 weeks worth. Same with your salt. So that's why they make them in all different sizes. I'm using black peppercorns. This one has sea salt in it, which is different than this one that has kosher salt in it. So back to that. Now you've learned something about pepper grinders and salt mills. Next thing is sprinkle with some salt and some pepper, only half. All right. You can adjust a pepper mill to have coarse or fine. I'm using a fine setting on here. Okay, then it says use some of this cheese. And then we're going to do it again. Okay, so arrange the remaining potatoes on the top. Okay. And then it says, we're going to sprinkle it again with salt and pepper. Again, I'm using kosher salt because it says kosher salt. Then the next step says pour the cream over the potatoes, add the nutmeg and the bay leaves, and we're going to put some butter on this. So we're going to pour the cream. This is heavy cream. Then we're going to add the nutmeg, bay leaves. I also told you I was going to add in some paprika. Okay, so then the directions say, I'm going to cook this for 3 minutes. Oh, I got to put the rest of this cheese on. And some butter. And we're going to cook it for 3 minutes. Our dinner today, since there's just Roger and me, we're having a ham slice and baby green peas in a butter sauce. And that'll be good for us. So here's some, it was cold butter, but I'm just gonna dot that around on here. Okay, so it says that we're going to cook this for 3 minutes, and so 3 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, so we're back. Here's the recipe. I'm gonna hand the phone over to my videographer, Roger. Okay, so 3 minutes is up. Now the directions say, sprinkle the potatoes with the Asiago that I have here, and you pop it in the oven for 25 minutes. This is really easy. If you have a couple of potatoes laying around, you could make this. You get the idea. Okay. Okay, we'll see you in 25 minutes. Okay, welcome back. This is our second to last segment of Dawn Klinger Cooks. 25 minutes is up, so I'm going to pull the 4-cheese scalloped potatoes out, and that recipe was compliments of the Food Network. If you're looking for it, it's the 4-cheese scalloped potatoes. Here we go. All right, now it's going to have to rest, and as you can see, I am warming up this ham slice, and I have some peas and some butter sauce on the range. Very simple dinner for us. And so I'm going to top this with some of this. I also have a herb garden out back, and I have all kinds of things in there, but I don't want anything out of there today. I'm gonna also serve up this beautiful tomato, and we'll be right back with some plated food on Dawn Klinger Cooks. Okay, so we're back. This is the final segment of Dawn Klinger Cooks, episode 2. So here we have our Easter dinner. We have a ham slice. We have some peas and a butter sauce. I sliced up a tomato and used the leftover sliced onions. And then here's the recipe that we made today. It's the 4-cheese scalloped potato recipe from Food Network. And I wish you everyone a happy Easter. Today is Easter, so we wish you a very happy Easter. Thanks for watching.